Jeff, on tape from ULL, what have you seen so far defensively from them?
I mean, they're a good team. They're talented. They're not scared to pressure the quarterback. Run a lot of three down looks, which you have to prepare for, and block a little bit differently than your typical 4 down 2 linebacker set. They're not scared to play cover 1 and man up outside. So it's going to be a challenge. We got a lot of work to do this week, but just looking at them, just for a little while, that's the things that really stick out to me.
You get a front row seat to Kenneth Dixon. Just talk about the kind of player he is.
I mean, he's a great player. I mean, he can go the distance on any play. If it's blocked up or not, he can make you miss. He can outrun you. He can run you over. He's a total back. He loves playing the game. He plays with passion. He loves this school. And, I'm just happy that I've been able to play with him for my final year. And he's a guy that, the whole team really builds off of. They build off of his production and his energy and his love for the game.
Before your time back in 2012, but that offense was really explosive through 4 games. This offense is actually ahead of what the 2012 offense did with total yards scoring down a little bit. But what's been the secret so far with just offense production through 4 games, you think?
I don't know if there's any secrets. I think we've done a good job of hitting some big plays. We haven't been as productive on 3rd down as we would have liked to. I think that would help us, make the next step. But I think we have really good players and we have really good coaching during the week, and they're calling the game well. So we're executing the game plan, playing within the system, and making the plays when they're there. But I think we still have a long way to go. And like you said, our points could be higher. We've had a lot of more chances to score points when we got down in the red zone. So we still have room to build, but so far there's a lot of positives that we've gotten through 4 games.
What do you think some of the issues are or have been on 3rd down, converting those?
I think it's just a matter of making plays. You're going to get different looks on 3rd down. They're going to give different blitzes, different coverages than you're used to. I know Saturday, there was a wide open guy in the flat that I just missed, and that just comes down to execution. Has nothing to do with scheme or anything like that. So, it has a little bit to do with what the defenses are doing, a little bit to do with us not executing, but, that's going to be a point of emphasis for us, as we continue down in the season.
Jeff, you've received snaps from 3 different centers now on the year. Is that something that just the media talks about, or is it a big deal that you've had to work with 3 different guys?
I mean, obviously you want a little bit of stability at center. But at the end of the day, we got a bunch of guys that we can trust and we can rely on. We expect not a lot of drop-off from anywhere. We expect guys to play assignment football and play well if they're called to do so. So I've been happy with the 3 guys that are in there. And obviously we want Kirby back as soon as possible. But we expect, whether it's Dave or Joe, we expect them to play well if they're in there.
On a 63-yard run by Jason, it appeared to me that they only had 1 safety and almost 10 guys in the box. Was that an audible that you called, or was that already a set play when he ran that touchdown?
No, that was set play. I think, yeah. I mean, they brought a little bit of pressure off the edge. I think they were trying to stop the pull game a little bit. I think they were trying to make us hand it off and tackle us in the box. And the offensive line did a really good job of stopping their penetration. And Kenneth did a great job of finishing the play. But I think their blitz from the other side really worked out for us running the ball the other way. So sometimes you dumb into a good play, and we executed. You still got to execute, and we did. So that's kind of what happened there.
How much leeway do you have in terms of getting out of things, calling checks, audibles, etc.?
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna run into a bad play, an awful play, then that's when you're gonna want to get out of it. My job's not to get us in the perfect play every time, is to get us out of the awful ones, and I still think I can progress in that area. But I mean, there's definitely leeway. I got the green light to make a call or make a change if need be.
During the game, guesstimating, how often would you say you do change something at the line if you don't like the look?
So far this year, probably 2 or 3 times. There's been other opportunities where I could have, where I missed it, but maybe 2 or 3 times.
So pretty much everything that's coming in from the sideline, you're running against it.
Yeah, there's different options off of different plays, whether run pass, but changing the total play, most of the time plays are built for most looks, so it's kind of rare that you get a look that you can't run a play into.
How does that compare to your time? Did you do the same thing in Florida? Were you asked to do anything different?
Yes, pretty much the same thing. If you get a look where we can't block the guys that are there, or they're bringing too many guys in this protection, we got to get out of it. Pretty much the same thing.
Just talk to me about playing Louisiana schools. You've been in the Florida game, so it's important to post up pretty strong against the FSUs or University of Miami's. For folks here in this neck of the woods, obviously playing a cross-state rival means a lot to the university as well.
Yeah, anytime there's a rivalry game, there's going to be, a little extra motivation, a little bit extra, people tweeting you, a little bit extra just excitement in the air. And this is definitely a rivalry game with Lafayette, and we're excited to go out and play. I know that Tech last year kind of handled them there, and they're going to come back giving us their best shot. So we know we have a big week of preparation, and we're not going to let the excitement of the game be too much for us. We're going to go out and play a game just like any other game. But the excitement from the fans and everybody around will be heightened.
You talk about the game last year. You look at Western Kentucky last year was very similar. Now y'all have gotten a wake-up call from the Western Kentucky game that you can't go out and expect a W just because. But does that help going forward with this game this weekend? Yeah,
like you said, you can never just roll the helmet out there and expect to win. I think we're going to come out and have a great week of preparation. I think that Western Kentucky beating us early was definitely a wake-up call. I think that guys are going to realize that you can't take any game lightly. And this is a good team. We know it's a challenge, and we're going to have to prepare that way.